Hey guys, it's been a while since I've last filmed a serious video with a serious topic, but that's what I'm gonna do today. So this video is not filmed for you to feel pity for me, but sometimes there is some subjects that I don't think that we talk enough about, but I'm assuming that I'm not the only one in this world who are having this feeling in my guts, and therefore today I'm gonna share it with you guys. So no pity, I don't even feel sorry for myself, but I need to share these thoughts with the world because I am assuming that I'm probably not the only one. 2 years ago I filmed a video called I'm a 23-year-old mess here on my channel, and the response to that video was big. A lot of people who went through the same things or had kind of like similar feelings suddenly had someone that they could reflect themselves in and did not feel as alone as before. So that's why I'm filming this video. I'm now 25 years old, hurts to say, and I feel like I'm losing my friends. And that needs elaboration, of course. 1 year ago, most of my friends were single, like the people that I partied with, went on holiday with, shared life experiences with, and just shared this whole frustration that it can be to be single and to be dating and not really knowing where your life is heading. But so much has changed since last summer. For the past 2 years, we, not including this year, we have been a group of 4 who went away in the summer break and did something together for about a week. But at the end of last summer, all 3 of my friends from that group has found their significant other. They have found love, which is amazing. It happened about the same time. Really like weird, or just like such a coincidence. I don't know. But it happened pretty much at the same time at the end of summer last year. And throughout the last year, they have not only found love, they have also moved in together. They're planning the future together with like kids in the near future. At least they have like planned out that they want to start getting kids like in 1 or 2 years, and they moved in together and they're living this adult life with like a 8 to 4 job and then this super lovely relationship. And it's not just this group of 4 people, it's pretty much everywhere you look these days. People are pregnant, they are getting engaged, they're getting married, they're moving in together, they're buying houses, they are adulting, they're doing adult things. And I am nowhere there. So even though of course we can still hang out together, a lot has changed. We don't see each other very often anymore, we don't go away on holidays anymore, and when we are meeting up now, it's probably also for the future going to be with their significant others. We are not gonna go out partying like we used to, but it's more of a super like calm dinner kind of thing with their loved ones, which also means that I'm going to be the single person there. And I appreciate these moments like so much. You should not misunderstand me, but I still like to go out and party sometimes, and I still want to do impulsive things, and I still want to, like, I'm still single and I still experience things that they cannot be open for and understand in the same way as they used to. And maybe they don't have the same kind of interest in hearing where I am in my life as they did before, because they were in the same situation as me, where now I can imagine that when we meet up, the other 3 couples, they're more likely to find things that they can talk about because their mindset are similar. The way of life is similar, where I live a very different life from them. So therefore I feel like I'm kind of losing my friends, which is not completely true, but the type of relationships that we once had are slowly fading away. And I kind of feel like I'm the one who have to change my mind, be very like open-minded and change my way of seeing all friendships, because they are the ones adulting and changing a lot, and like follow their path or their pace when I'm not really there can sometimes be very difficult, because I feel like I have to follow their pace and accept the changes that are happening in their lives. I am happy for them, but I feel like all the pace stuff has to go after their kind of lives because they're so ahead of me now. I have to accept all of those things, and it's just sometimes difficult. It's just not easy in every single situation, because sometimes I of course would just like to do things in the way that I would love to do them, like just someone to go out and party with, or do something very impulsive with, where they don't have to put into consideration anybody else but themselves. And sometimes share how frustrating it can be to be single, it can be to be dating, and not growing at the same pace as your friends. Like all of those things and considerations that you have in your life would be awesome to have someone to share with. And the mix of emotions in my body can also sometimes be a little bit much to work with, because I'm super duper happy for them, but I'm also really happy with my own situation. I wouldn't want to live with a boyfriend. I wouldn't want to be planning pets or kids with anyone else. I'm really, really happy with being independent and just being myself. But with that said, I would also love the butterflies and the love they have found for another person. And I know that these kind of mixed emotions where I'm like, I don't want their lives, but I also think it's hard to be so behind and not really follow their pace, can be very confusing for some of you guys to understand, especially if you're not my age or not living the same type of life as I am, or not having the same mindset as I have. But of course I would love some parts of it. Of course I would love just to meet someone that I actually like and would like to spend some time with. I just don't want to move in with them. I don't want to plan like pets and kids, and oh, that just makes me stressed out. And I just miss having friends that are in the same place as I am. And I know that might sound very selfish as well, but I don't know, I think it's a part of being human, that it's just very nice knowing that there are people who are in the same situation as yourself. I hope that this video made sense and that I expressed myself in the right way, because I don't feel sorry for myself. I just think this is a very interesting subject, that even though you can be very happy for your friends and that you can still remain some kind of friendship, the friendship is evolving and changing, because you're growing and you're adulting, and so much in life is changing like all the time. The way that we spend time together and the things that we can talk about in our friendships change all the time, and I just feel a little bit alone in my situation now, and I think that's super interesting, and I guess that some of you might feel the same. Also, if you are the first one in the friend group to have kids, to settle down and to begin a family, that can also be hard, I can imagine, because all of your other friends are partying, so that's like the same kind of thing, just tipped around. I would love to hear if you guys are in the same boat as me, or maybe you're in the boat where you are you're much longer down the path of life than I am. But I would love to know how it's been in your like friend groups, that some have moved on very like quickly and who are like super grown up, and others aren't quite there yet, they're living a very different life, like how it has affected your friend groups, and if it's been easy or hard for you to like deal with those type of things. I would love to know. So yeah, I would love to know your experience down below, and I just wanted to share mine to those of you who might be in the same situation as myself or might be alone. We'll see, we'll find out. Of course I'm not like losing my friends, but I'm just losing the old type of friendships, and I have to be very open-minded for the new type of friendships that we're gonna have in the future. I still love those people and I'm so happy for them, but I'm also a little bit claustrophobic, and I'm a little bit frightened for the subjects that we can talk about in the future and how well they're gonna understand me and my lifestyle, but we're just gonna have to take one day at a time. Yeah, and I hope I'll love their like significant others. I'm gonna meet some of them for the first time this month, so yeah. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and let me know if there's other subjects about like life, adulthood, sexuality, anything that you would like for me to talk about in a video from my life perspective. These videos are always from my perspective. Can't speak anymore. So yeah, I hope that this made sense. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got something from it, something to talk about with your friends, or maybe something to think about for yourself, like where you are in all of this, and maybe you can see that some of your friendships has changed as well due to you being different in different places in your life or growing in different paces. And like, yeah, I hope that this was in any way inspiring or gave you some thoughts. That's all I wanted. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna see you all soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye guys.